sounds familiar. Maybe there's a HOTS player called Wiz. This guy is random. Why are you electing not to use the new graphics? I still prefer these. It's a character in Konoshuba. Okay, I don't know what that is. Overlay not working question mark? Correct. The developer of the overlay can make a new version work when a new patch comes out in a matter of under an hour or hours. He's really good and fast, but he found out about the patch too late and is already sleeping. Are you happy to play maps like TR again? Actually, I've been playing TR for the whole year or years. There's nothing changed about it. I mean, I'm happy that they shut down close positions again. So here's a history of TR. It was introduced in 2004 or 5 as a 2-on-2 map. Turtle Rock, right? As a 2-on-2 map. And I think it's not a fantastic 2-on-2 map, but it's alright. New maps gained very little traction in Warcraft 3. It was hard to get one to be accepted by leagues, so even some mediocre maps like TR made it through. Because it was already part of the accepted maps in ladder, people started playing it in 1-on-1. Eventually Blizzard added it in 1-on-1, but it was a Korean TV league. It was 2004 actually, it was 2004. It was Korean TV leagues that started to use Turtle Rock in 1-on-1. Their own version, albeit modified, looked different and so on, but nonetheless started using it. Then eventually Blizzard added it to the 1-on-1 ladder. And it's been there ever since. Now Turtle Rock is a 4-player map, and it is possible to spawn right next to each other, which leads to pretty imbalanced cheese rushes working that probably should not. In order to combat that, W3 Arena, the new publicly played multiplayer server, disabled close positions on Turtle Rock maybe in the year 2013, so 8 years after its emergence onto the scene. I could be off by a few years. It disabled close spots so that anytime you spawn anywhere, your opponent would spawn on either of the opposite locations. Turtle Rock was not part of Battle.net ladder, but it doesn't really matter either way because no one played Battle.net due to the really high lag and every other person being a hacker or a script user for map hacks and disconnect hacks. When Battle.net finally regained relevance because Blizzard started thinking about Reforged and fixing up and cleaning up, they added Turtle Rock to the ladder map pool again, without disabled close spots. As if they were out of touch with what's wrong with close boss Turtle Rock. I guess it was the same philosophy that led them to say that drafting in a hero brawler like HOTS is not necessary for competitive integrity, but it is necessary in other MOBAs. In MOBAs. Not a big deal, but yeah, we had to play with close boss Turtle Rock for a long time. And it's more fun with that. We played with Turtle Rock on Battle.net like that for about 2 years. And when Reforged came out, finally, that's a week ago if you didn't know, finally it's been disabled again, which is really nice. So Turtle Rock is more fun again than it was. Is this map turn a stand? Yes. Is there a difference between this one and Classic? Kind of same story. This map was reworked about 1.5 to 2 years ago by Blizzard. Because it had certain balance issues. Quite imbalanced. Now it has other balance issues. It's become notably better in Orc vs Undead. This was one of the better maps for Undead. Now it's one of the worst against Orc. It's mostly not the changes that they made that are to blame for anything. It's the architecture of the map just leads to imbalanced meta. I do need to scout him. Because of the double bridges on both sides of the map and the long rush distance, Terran stand is notoriously difficult to balance. Any race that benefits from being passive defensive has an edge because of the long rush distance and the bridges, which are natural choke points. The encapsulated expansion defense on both sides of the map furthermore makes it a turtle-friendly map. LOL! Okay, I want to say two things about that. He's going to tier 3, which is very greedy, after going for a hero that is not good in the late game, Farseer. So that's kind of lol. Just makes me go lol. The second thing is, they added a twinkle twinkle little star sound to Crystal Orb that is actually not unpleasant. It's the first time I properly hear it. Wait a second. Pit Lord Shaman. This is actually one of the not so bad archetypes of strats. Oops. That I've seen recently. We just need to attack early. Yeah, Farseer Pit Lord isn't that bad. There was someone on Battle.net as well that was playing this. Of course, don't get creep jacked like this. That's not good. He is already level 3 though. Scary. Nice fight.
What do you want? I am one. Oh, are you here and obey? We're under attack. I am yours. Yes, yes, Lord. Excellent. We are enemies hiding. Give me a pleasure. Oh, can I help you? We need research. Will be my next big day. Yes, Lord. Take your time. Task is there. Use my power. Oh. I am yours. Excellent choice. We're complete. What task is there? Are you hero and
Who do I kill first?
our town is under attack!
We are enemies.
I am yours.
Direct my blade.
We are under attack!
Use my power.
I answer the call. I see. Yes, Lord. Work complete.
Direct my
What task
blade.
is there?
Use my power. Direct my
Thank you, Aditas.
I am yours.
Is it worth... Oh, no. Whoa.
faster.
Whoa.
It be a
I was going to get a heal scroll here.
direct my blade.
I am yours. What task is there?
I was wondering if it's worth it to get a third heals... any Warmill upgrades. I don't think it is.
What task is there? Excellent
We are
choice.
enemies.
I am one. Yes, Lord. Say the word. I answer the call. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Something is doing? Yes, chieftain. Spirits surround. I see.
Nice.
I am yours. I dream. What task is there?
Hey, thank you for the sub, Daza BX.
Yes, Lord. I am one.
Is this Bloodlust? Yeah. Let's just make him use all the mana. We attack into him. Until all the mana is used.
I am one. What task is there? I dream. What task is there? Excellent choice. Say the one.
Direct my blade.
I am yours.
Let's see if he's expanded. That would be a way to lose the game.
I dreamed of this.
No.
Yes,
Good.
I am one. Something is doing? What do you want? Yes. Say the word. Yes.
Greetings,
I
friend.
answer the call. It is destiny. I am yours. What task is there? Oh, are you hero and obey? Yes.
That's gonna cost him a lot of mana. He will have significantly less in the fight.
What task is there? I am yours. Say the word. Now run. I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? I am yours. Work complete. Work complete. Yes, Lord. I am yours. What wrong? I dream. What task is there? Take the money to ride. I am Lord. No problem. What task is there?
There's no way I'm gonna fight him fair and square. Not with a Pit Lord that buff.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey?
Power.
Are you hero and
Let's
obey?
get the clarity of mana.
Yours. Excellent choice.
Use my power.
We need more
Direct my
gold.
blade.
Ready to ride. Oh, yes, it is something.
Use my
I
power.
am yours. I answer. Oh, excellent choice. Yes,
Is he making Voodoo Lounge? Is he creeping the bottom left?
what task is there? I answer.
I'm assuming he's creeping.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Are you hero?
Or he went back for Tiny Great Hall because he doesn't like his odds.
Yes, Lord. Ready to ride. Yes.
We are enemies behind.
I am yours. Excellent choice. Say the word.
It be
Yes,
a
Lord.
pleasure.
Ready to work.
Use my power.
I answer. Oh, excellent choice. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Are you hero and obey?
He's doing a good job making sure that the game goes on so that he can use his superior attack, the tier 3. Don't be surprised if we fight and it suddenly looks like I'm losing. He's got a very powerful setup. I might have needed to finish him off earlier.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. What task is there? I am yours. Oh,
Direct my blade.
what task is there?
Who be next? Break them.
I am yours. Yes. Oh, I am yours. Yes. What task is there? I am yours.
Where our enemies be hiding. Use my power. Direct my blade.
Yes, I will heal and obey. Yes,
He doesn't have a lot of like heal scroll type of items,
yes, Lord.
so that at least is still in our favor.
Bastard. Lie. We be charming.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. I will heal and obey.
Who be my next?
Nearly forgot the rope of Magi.
We need someone to say the word. Yes,
I'm going tier 3 now as well.
task is there. Yes, Lord.
Kind of need to go get a TP.
I am yours.
The danger is he could have a witch doctor, so I need to move very, very carefully.
Task is there. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Oh, I will heal and obey. Hello. Yes, Lord.
Who be my next
What
big
task
damn?
is there? Oh,
That's a headhunter. His upgrades are 0-0. Demo? Burning oil? Damn. Greater mana steal, nice. I'll get demolishers too then.
I am yours.
Oh,
What task is there? Oh, excellent choice.
Use my power.
What task is there? Yes, I will heal and obey. Oh, what task is there? Yes,
all the creeps on the map are gone.
Lord. Yes, I am yours. Haste in my blade.
Yeah, man.
Yes, chieftain. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Double burning oil demo. Scary stuff, man.
Excellent.
Nice burrow positioning by him. Forces blade to go all the way around. We have pillage. This is huge. Didn't lose a single unit. Can you believe it? After all that shouting.
I am yours. I will heal and obey. Oh, excellent choice. Yes, yes, Lord. I will heal and obey. I am yours.
Take your time. Look around.
Yes, Lord. Yes. What task is
My
there?
blade. Has
I
dingo
am
man.
yours.
Right.
Yes, Lord. I will heal. Our town is under attack. I am yours. Say the word. Task is there. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. What task is there? Yes, we're under attack. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Say the word. Yes, Lord. Yes. I am hero and obey.
New sound.
Hero and obey. We're under attack.
Did you hear that?
I am yours. What task is there?
Oh,
Yes, Lord.
look. Reinforcements.
Greetings, friend.
Yes. I am yours. What task is there? I am hero and obey. What do you want? Yes, Lord. Oh, I am yours. Excellent choice. Oh, I am hero and obey. Yes, Lord. Ready to ride. I am yours. Yes, yes, Lord. Oh. What task is there?
you?
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Dreamed of this.
What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. Our gold mine has collapsed. I am yours.
Will be
Ready to
next
ride.
big death.
Need something? Yes, Lord. Oh. I am yours. Say the word. Yes, Lord. I ride. I answer. Oh.
My bed.
What task is there?
Thank you. Get a room, you two.